Let's get it. It's the new movement. Drewski in the building. Forever paid. The gang is pulled up. T Bills is here.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
How you feeling, T Bills? Let's talk about everything you got going on because I know there's a lot moving right now.
Yeah, man. Been working. But I'm feeling good, man. You know, staying to the grind, trying to get this music out there, bro. It's hard, but you know, hard work pay off, man.
What do you think so far in just doing the music has been the hardest part? Was it building a team? Was it getting your music heard as a new artist? What would you consider like, yo, this is the hardest part of this whole thing?
Honestly, bro, I would have to say probably getting the people to accept me, probably getting people to show love for me. You know, building a team, that's always hard because, you know, not everybody has the same vision.
Right.
But, you know, when you do find the ones that do share the same vision as you, want to, you know, achieve the same goals, you got to embrace them. You got to stick to the mud, stay with them 10 toes down, bro, because it's hard to find loyal people in this world.
Do you feel like working with Forever Paid is a difference from trying to do it on your own?
Honestly, yeah, because when I first started, you know, a lot of people, like I started music doing it in Queens with one of my friends back in the days, and the studio he brought me to, the producer or the engineer, whatever, like they pretty much stole the music. Like they put
Everything you recorded.
everything I recorded, they just word for word gave it to somebody else and told them to
Oh, so they used your records like reference tracks
Yeah,
and
like
other people.
I was
How'd you find out? You just heard it one day, or
yeah.
somebody told you like, "Oh, they jacking on joints"?
I heard somebody told me, and then they sent it to me. So I got a chance to hear it for myself, and then I sent it to my mans that actually brought me to the studio, and I'm like, you know, like,
Right.
why would
Like,
you
yo,
bring me here?
Like, what's going on?
Yeah, like why would you bring me here if they gonna be in here doing this type of business for me? Cause
Right.
that's bad foul play.
In one sense, right, it's like super foul, but in another sense, you could look at it like, damn, they must be alright because they trying to jack my, you know what I'm saying? They trying to use my music to give to other artists, so I must be doing something right.
You know, at the time, I probably was like 16, 17.
Okay,
around
so
there.
you
Yeah.
young, ignorant.
So I was ignorant. I was a hothead too.
You was ready.
I was ready. I'm always ready.
Knock
to fight
everybody's
hard.
head
Yeah,
off.
It was go time. I was
Right.
highly upset, like ready to fight, ready to beat everybody up. But then I actually had to sit down and think about it and spoke with my older cousin who actually, you know, helped me get into rapping. But him, my cousin's school, he told me, he's like, he pretty much said the same thing you did. He's like, you should look at it as a compliment. Like, they stealing your music, feel me? Like, it must be good music for them to
Right.
be stealing it and wanting to use your words as their own. So it calmed me down, but I was still upset because I wanted the exposure. I wanted, you know.
Right. You like, yo, that's my,
Yeah,
that's
wanted
gotta
the
be me.
recognition, Yeah.
But at 16, that's like super young, right? For a lot of people, that's a good age to get started.
Yeah.
But you're still young. You saying, yo, I'm rapping now. Were you working like a regular job? How did the family react to it? Like,
At the
T
time,
is rapper? Like, he's doing this for fun, or?
they didn't know. My family didn't know I was
Oh, they
rapping.
ain't even know.
Only my cousin did because he was the one who, you know, got me into it. But
Right.
everybody didn't know I was rapping. It was like a secret to everybody.
So you ain't even play joints for the family?
Now they like now they know I rap.
Now,
feel
yeah,
me,
but when you
back
was young.
then, nah, I was shy.
Right.
You know, I was scared too because I remember when I first started, like when my cousin like started teaching me, like I got in trouble when my aunt found my rap book. It was some crazy stuff in there, man. But she took it from me. She told me stop writing stuff like that, and so I pretty much kept it a secret for a little while.
Right. Were you doing like the rap because you play me some records where you walking on some joints. It ain't trap records, it ain't party records, like you actually rapping. So would you say that's how when you first said, yo, I'm an artist, that's the kind of style you were doing? Like, yo, let me just spit straight bars.
Yeah and no. I had a very broad imagination when I was little, so you could imagine the type of things I was putting in my raps for me, but everything was like fictional, but it kind of like told a story, you know, when I was younger. But as I grew older, like the things that I went through, you know, experiences and tragedies and everything, like that's what I started to put in my music for me instead of you know, me rapping about fiction or make believe things.
Right, because now you older, you living through more.
Yeah, I had more experience.
And speaking of tragedies in your music, one of the lines I heard you mentioned you lost your pops and your brother to some like gun violence.
Yeah, my brother said, rest in peace for me. He got shot in Staten Island, and my father he got shot in Brooklyn on Ocean Ave by the train station.
Crazy. How old were you at that time? Like
when my bro said died, I was probably this was recent, probably like another like last year too.
Right.
And my father, that's probably like 4 or 5 years now.
Which is still like, that's still
it's all still fresh for me.
All fresh.
You know, I gotta keep pushing. I can't, let my emotions and everything that I deal with on a daily basis stop me from my grind and my goals that I'm trying to achieve. Because I got little brothers and sisters looking up to me,
right?
Nieces and nephews. So,
do you feel like the music is now your therapy? Because a lot of times artists will say like, I'll be going through life stuff, but the music is how I kind of express it now. Because there's two ways to go. You could go crazy in the street or go crazy on the records. Do you feel now where your mind is at? It's like, yo, let me use the music to kind of express how I feel?
Yeah, that most definitely. Like now, being humbled as I had to humble myself. I ain't gonna. So being as humble as I am now, like music is definitely my outlet. Like for me to, channel my anger instead of me going outside and fighting and all of that. Because I don't got time for nobody telling on me, sending me to jail, but jail's for the birds, bro. Like
I'll be trying to tell these kids, like, yo, jail is not where it's at. It's not cool.
They only give you 3 outfits, 3 meals. People talk to you crazy. Jail's not it, man. And then the females, they ugly. Like, they ugly. And then the ones that do look pretty, they jacking you because you a jailbird. Like, so it's quiet, man. I'm telling you.
You went through that experience, too.
Multiple times,
I heard it in the music, too. Like, you open to your life
did.
experience.
I did 2 bids, man. Both of them 4 years, man, and it was not easy, bro.
Were you able to be creative while you were sitting down, or is like you can't even be on that type of time when you in there?
That keep it 100. That's how I ended up coming up with the "You Ain't Like That" track. Yeah, that's how I wrote that when I was in jail.
That's not out yet, right?
No, that's actually
that's out.
Yeah, that's out.
We just don't got a video yet.
I just didn't put the video out yet.
We gotta get that video done.
Yeah, we definitely do. But yeah, when I was inside, I had time to sit down, write. Other than that, I just worked out and read. Like, it wasn't really nothing for me to do. I don't play. I don't interact with people. I'm very antisocial. But I'm one of the people like if I get a bad vibe from you, I'm not gonna deal with you. Feel me? But
just stay away.
Yeah, I can't. Feel me? But if it's all peace for me, or somebody give me an introduction, let me know like, yo, he good people, so she good people. Then it would be more,
right. You more open
I'm
to
more approachable. Yeah. But other than that,
is it the same with the music? Because you do have features with different artists, but do you take the same approach? Like, I ain't just rapping with anybody. I ain't doing features with anybody. It's got to be people.
Shockingly, bro, I'm ready to work, bro. Like,
so right now,
anybody could pull up in my DM. Talk my life's work. I'm ready. Very versatile for me. So it don't matter what type of artist you is, what type of style you got. I'm gonna match your energy, and I'm gonna bring my best. Always.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, that's the type of energy I like.
Yeah, bro.
Ready to jump on anything. It don't matter.
I don't care who you are, bro. Big facts. I really wish I could just get a Meek Mill feature right now. But.
That would be your all-time.
Yeah, him. Of course, Hov, because he from Brooklyn.
Right.
But definitely Meek, man. I know I got to smoke Meek on the track for me to get Hov attention.
Because, if you get the whole feature before Meek, you might get spoiled and say, yo, I don't need nothing else. I'm good.
Else. I need another whole feature. You might go to Nas or somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
But the young T-Bills, Meek wasn't around when you was growing up, right? So who was you listening to in the house or when you was outside? That, of course, Hov, we know that. But was there any other artists that kind of inspired your music and, just gave you that motivation?
See, I couldn't really play the music that I liked when I was growing up, so I had to listen to other people's music. So this is where I'm
So you're saying like in the house?
Yeah,
they wouldn't let you play the hip-hop stuff.
I couldn't play that.
What background are you? Like, what's your nationality?
Straight black.
That's straight black. African-American.
African-American.
But they wasn't having that hip-hop.
Nope, straight old school music.
So a lot of R&B in the crib.
R&B or like Biggie Smalls like was allowed to be played. Tupac, people like that.
They had to
Slick
be like
Rick.
the superstar.
Yeah, you had to be on superstardom level. Otherwise, it was not getting no airtime, radio time in my house.
But were you sneaking and listening to like Jadakiss on the low?
Yeah, I definitely had some Jadakiss tapes. I definitely had some Ludacris tapes. Cassidy was a big favorite of mine back in the days for me. And who else? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Method Man.
Oh, Meth.
Yeah, Meth, man. I don't know, man. Somebody's style, like his energy, and he still got it.
Oh yeah, he's still a beast.
He's still wilding out here.
And Meth, you gotta salute Meth because he knows how to grow. So he went from the rapper to now acting,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
is that
definitely
something you see in your future as far as like doing more than just the music?
I would love to act. I would love to definitely get in, some movie roles or even some TV series or something like that. And what's crazy is now that you bring it up, I actually do have like a little role, like a little scene in The Cycle. I don't know if you've seen it or whatever, but it's like based out of Coney Island.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, you should check it out.
So it's out now. They can go check it out.
I think it's 2 seasons or 3 seasons out for me, but it's out now. I don't want to tell y'all the exact episode. That'd be a spoiler, but check it out for me.
Nah, if it's out, we got to tell them so they can go run that up.
But I believe it's season 1, episode 7. But
go watch the whole thing, right? Go show love and support.
That's what I was really trying to get y'all to do.
Got you.
Watch the whole series for me because y'all, it's really a lot, man. Y'all
what
really
character? Like, what was your role?
I was really just coming into it for me, so I ain't gonna hold you. I'm more like a shooter in there. Yeah, I'm a bad guy in there.
And I only asked the acting thing because in a lot of the videos, there's a lot of like intros where you acting in a sense, right?
Yeah,
like in your music videos, in the beginning of the one you in the car with Shorty, you at the store, even though the one at the store felt like they were just filming and that was happening. But it's a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, acting parts in the music videos.
Yeah, me personally, I like to, give people a different perspective of just music. I want them to sometimes have something to laugh at, throw a little skit in there.
Right.
People done totally forgot about skits for me. Like, I come from that era where skits is supposed to be on, whether it's a mixtape or album, whatever, like skits or something was always something out there for me, whether it was funny or whether it was,
just something, yeah,
for people to listen to, but I be trying to throw little skits in my videos or, little introductions, something the way I can, act it out or whatever, like so that way they could get a sense of what the actual video is or where
and
I'm
who
coming
you
from,
are,
why I'm doing what I'm doing, pretty much, like with the no love. I mean, like I was going everywhere. Everybody, give me an ID, give me an ID.
Right.
Even though I don't got, bro. Like I don't got no ID. I see me every day. Like I ain't gonna tell, but plenty of people come in here and y'all asking for ID.
You think because you had the camera on, it was probably
most likely
a little more extra, like, okay, he got the camera.
I don't want nobody coming here thinking that we just giving away liquor.
Because they don't know. Because nowadays with social media, everyone's looking to put somebody on blast or shit on somebody. So they probably thinking, nah, we ain't stupid. We not gonna serve them without an ID. Then they come looking for us.
I mean, that's smart of them for me. So
shout
out to y'all for being
shout out.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to the store owners for being on.
They seen the camera. They're like, nah, we good.
But pretty much that's what I be trying to do in my videos, bro. I be trying to give everybody a sense of where I'm coming from in my personal life. Why I actually put those words in that song.
Well, I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of new videos coming out. Is there a project you working on or you just dropping singles right now? What's the focus as far as the music goes?
I mean, my focus right now, I'm really just trying to get out there. I want people to know who T Bills is. I really want them to know who, I really want everybody to know, Forever Pay Productions. Like, it ain't just me. Feel me?
Right. I was gonna say let's talk about Forever Paid.
We it's a family. Feel me? We got Tigger, we got Shota G. Feel me? We got Brisk coming soon. Feel me? We got Paulie V. Feel me? It's a few of us, and we all working hard to get on the same platform, we're on the same page. Feel me? So it's like,
even though it's family, right? Forever Paid, family, everybody working. Do you low key feel like sometimes it might be not like competitive competition going on when y'all jumping on records together, like, yo, I gotta come harder?
Me personally, I am the competitive one.
Right. Oh, so you the one always.
I'm pushing everybody to be their best. Like in the Wu-Tang series, like you see how I forgot who was it, Raekwon. He was telling,
okay, yeah.
Go back in there and right over.
Right.
If it's not together, you ain't getting on it. I mean, like
that's
simple,
the type
like,
of time you want.
That's the type of time I'm on, because I'm the type of person, like, I don't like my verse, I will rewrite a verse.
Mm-hmm.
Dead serious, and even if I have to waste studio time, man, I would like, yo, bro, I'll come back another time.
Right. Because sometimes when you're in a setting like that with a bunch of artists, artists could get on a record, do some whack shit. Nobody's gonna tell them, "Oh, that shit was whack." But the fact that you feel comfortable, like, nah, maybe you should go redo that, or let's try it a different way. I think that goes a long way. As far as it's just like leadership, you know what I'm saying? Like that leadership, like, cause you could let somebody get on and sound crazy.
It depends on what you're doing with your music. That's how I see it. It depends on what you're doing with your music and with your time. Because if you just, you got money to waste.
Right.
By all means.
Cool.
We could stay in the studio 24/7. I'll sleep in here.
Right.
I mean, we could record all day. You know what I mean? But if we ain't here to work, that's what we coming here to do. We ain't coming here to play around. We not coming here to turn the TV on with the systems.
Right. Play video games.
None of that. If your verse not done, don't even come. That's how I feel.
I love it.
Your verse not done, don't even come. Because at the end of the day, somebody else or something else could be getting done within that time.
Right.
We could hold the song off. Everybody else's verse could be done, and we could hold the song for you, so that way you can get done, so that we could push it all at once. For me, but
don't come in here playing around.
Don't come in here unprepared. That's like going to school without your notebook and your pencil.
Right.
Like, who does that?
When you walk in that studio, be ready to work.
Pretty much.
Forever Paid Productions, C-Bills in the building, new music coming, videos dropping. Is there anything else we should be looking forward to?
Man, I do got some surprises coming, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely tapped into the drill era since people thought I couldn't for me. But
just because they thought you could.
Just
but
because,
I said, if you could rap, if you a rapper that could rap, the drill records are easy.
It definitely is.
It's easy. Like,
but people think it's somewhat complicated. So me personally, I felt like I needed to show them how easy it is. But besides that, I do got some features coming. I mean, my sister Remy. I can't say too much about that, but when that
shout out to Remy.
Yeah, when that drop, y'all gonna love that one.
Remy Roja.
Remy Roja, baby.
Taking it to the strip club.
Big facts.
How often are you in the strip club these days?
Ooh, these days, not often. Not often. I ain't even gonna lie. These days, not often. Back when Lust was open, every day.
Going crazy. You must have been hanging out with this guy.
Every week, maybe twice a week.
Yeah, nah.
That's serious.
Focus on the music. You got a lot of records coming.
Yeah. The
whole team is working.
Definitely.
We look forward to everything. Tell them your Instagram and how they can follow you so they can tap in with everything.
You can follow me on Freshkaball Swag _ between Freshkaball and Swag. K for Freshkaball Pawn Self, and T-Bills T._BILL5. That's my music page. Follow me on my music page. Either page,
right. It's him.
Show love, man. I'm there. I'm gonna respond. You want a feature? I'm reaching back. It's all love, man. Even though it's never no love for Bills, I'm always showing love, man.
That's how you gotta do it. T-Bills in the building. DJ Drewski, the movement. We out. Bow.